Yo, dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighbor. Oh shit, I'm actually starting to get something bad. Okay, whatever. No, sorry about that. I just noticed something. All right, yo, dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighborhood JaxBlade is back, and I just have to do one of these videos because I love One Punch Man. It's one of the main reasons I even got my subscriber base up to what it is now, because that one video went viral, and I just have to do a talk on the fact that season 2 has just been announced to come out in April 2019, and I'm just like so excited for it, but I'm also sort of just wondering how they want to do it, because I'm generally curious what they're gonna do, because like for many of those people who know, like, all right, I've been following this since it looked like it was drawn on a napkin back in the day. Like literally, I've been following the webcomics since like 2012, thanks to my teacher real anime training, and like I've been following the manga since 2013. So I'm happy it's blown up into this worldwide phenomenon. And so like there's certain things that they could pull back then that they can't really do right now. For instance, you remember the Boros fight that everyone loves and remembers? That took forever to get to in the manga. I remember when I was first reading that, it was like taking forever to get to it. And so like after the anime blew up and became this just worldwide phenomenon, I would have thought like, oh snap, they would have both kicked into high gear and started doing the, you know, story from the webcomic and like translating it faster into the manga. But that wasn't the case, because now they're just getting to a big climactic fight, and I don't want to, you know, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it because it's not fair to those people who haven't decided to read the webcomic or manga. All I'll just say is this. There are certain aspects that I feel like if the manga had just literally decided, you know what, we want to keep this high rolling, we want to keep this going, we're going to start pumping these out faster. I know that Yusuke Mura is incredibly talented. He didn't want to, you know, do that, but it's just one of those things where I look at the time frame, what they did, and then they like splurged off into their own little storyline that wasn't in the webcomic, and I was like, okay, that was cool and all, but I'm wondering how you're going to end season 2, because for those of you who've read the webcomic and manga, you know that there's this big fight that happens in the webcomic. It was just like, oh snap, all the S-class heroes get involved, everything is just intense and happening, and there's like this certain association that comes up, and it's like, oh snap, we're getting this. And it's like basically the Boros fight of that season. So like, because the thing with One Punch Man season 1 is like, you could take that as just an anime series that had its run and then finished, because it's like Boros fight, like even though you'd never met Blast and other people, you see that these characters come along and you're like, oh god, that's awesome. That's awesome that I saw him have this epic final battle that was just something he really wanted to do, and it was incredible to witness and view and just read and follow, and it's just like, okay, that's great, because it was like all of the villains so far, it was scaling up. It was like, okay, yeah, he fought this guy, no big deal. And like this guy, I remember reading the webcomic and manga and just going like, oh snap, did he actually like do something to Saitama? Or Saitama's just like playing with him the whole time and stuff like that. I know people say like, oh well, he took damage and stuff like that, but then I'm just thinking, was it really damage though? I mean, like, you take damage if you stub your toe, like, oh god, that hurts, I stubbed my toe. Or you take damage if you like you know, flick yourself a number of times. If you do this a bunch of times, that'll start to hurt after a while, and you can say, oh, I took damage from it. So again, I don't think it was like, oh my god, I got rocked, I can't believe I got rocked, or anything like that. So whenever people say he took damage there, I'm just like, I'm still on the camp of like, yeah, no. And in the webcomic, they sort of make it go like, yeah, that was just nothing for him. He didn't even like, he was like playing the entire time. He didn't even take damage whatsoever. But it's a thing where all the fights led up to that, and you're like, oh god, they keep getting progressively bigger and bigger, like what are they going to do next? And that was like the final one. It was like, okay, that makes sense. The problem with the manga, what they've been doing, is they don't really have that final boss fight. They don't really have that final boss fight yet. They have it, they're about to start getting into it just recently now. So the fact that the anime is coming out in April, I hope that's giving them time to just go like, okay, I'm going to let him finish up this thing so we can, you know, have time to have something we can scale in anime. But I know how much time it takes to do animation, and I'm just like, that's why I'm sort of iffy on it, because I know it's literally August right now. It's August right now. So, and then Murata is doing that 100-page chapter, and then it's like, okay, that's gonna come out, and that's most likely gonna cover, you know, that thing. So by April of next year, which like that's when they want to release it, and they could just keep working on it. So like that's my only gripe with it, because I really, all right, let me see how do I word this. All right, I'll say this. There are two really epic moments that happen in the manga that I'm like, oh snap. I'll just say, like, Saitama punches people. He punched a large man, and he punched a big bug. That's all I'm gonna say. There we go. Whatever. That's it. And it's one of those things where the way they show it, it feels like, okay, that's how they would scale to end the season. And if they did it like that, I would be sort of disappointed, because it's just, okay, you have all these cool mini fights. Because, honestly, it'd be like what Attack on Titan Season 2 did with their season, where they were like, oh, I'm gonna cut it in half. And nowadays, like, isn't Season 3, they're not even like following the manga anymore? Like, I think I heard that from one of my friends, because I have to catch up on Attack on Titan. I like stopped reading the manga because it got too crazy and they killed certain characters. I was just like, yeah, no, you need to go now. Okay, like that was where I just got fed up with it. But yeah, the whole thing, I'm like, lost track talking about this. I'm excited, and I'm curious what it's gonna look like, since they said they have a different thing. I know there was a rumor going around, like the first episode was premiering today, and then the season will be in 2020, and then that actually sort of made sense, because here's where I think One Punch Man sort of shot itself in the foot, because this is so funny. You remember how it was like the superhero anime that everyone's like, oh my god, One Punch Man is great, and then My Hero Academia walked in, and it was just like, well, you need a superhero anime to fill the time. We're here, and people were like, oh, really? What you got? Oh, okay, I see you. The season 2 happens. Oh yeah, good. And then One Punch Man is just going away, and it's sort of just like, oh, season 3 is killing it too. It's just like, wow, My Hero Academia is just the epitome of freaking superhero anime. And then One Punch Man starts going to be like, hey guys, and it's just, oh, we're already in bed with All Might right now, so what do you want to do? And it's funny to me that way. I think that's amusing how you could have been right there with it if you had just, pulled the Mob Psycho route and just be like, you know what, I got the webcomic right here. We have our animators. Let's just take this. And I know there's a whole bunch of stuff with the animators saying, oh, we didn't want to, like, we're switching studios. We're not Madhouse anymore. We're trying to recapture that style and doing all that. So I completely understand that. But it's just one of those things where I look at it and I'm just like, man, I feel like you could have had One Punch Man Season 2 a lot sooner if you just followed the webcomic, but instead of doing what you're doing with the manga. But whatever, I digress. I hope it's not another 13 episodes, because it's just, they really did pull an Attack on Titan with their schedule release, because Attack on Titan, big thing, 2013. Everyone was hype on Attack on Titan. When Season 2? Oh, it's coming this year. Oh, it's coming this year. No, it's coming this year. No, it's coming this year. No, it actually is coming this year. And it's just like, well, when the heck are you coming? Then it comes out 2017. It was just like, wow, 4 years later. And now freaking One Punch Man pulled the same thing 4 years later. So it's just, can you maintain that level of quality and stuff like that? So I know Saitama can. I love my boy. He's one of my top 25 favorite characters of all time, and training motivations to get better. So it's just, I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped. This is just a rambling video. Like, I don't have to take this super seriously with the editing and stuff like that. Speaking of which, I just cemented 2 editors, like actually 3. So like I'm talking with them right now, and I'm gonna start re-uploading on a schedule again. Like, for those of you who've been with me since 2016, when I had like my Edge, my Eye of the Tiger, where I was uploading every Saturday 10 a.m. no matter what. That's what I'm gonna start doing again. Every Saturday at 10 a.m. I'm gonna start uploading consistently again. I know I have these videos through the past where I was like, okay, doing it before I got my tendon issues, but now that I actually got Pinpoint Editor, I'm so focused and dedicated to get back to what I used to do, because every Saturday at 10 a.m. I just loved that. That was like my thing. And then, excuse me. And then like the bonus, I may throw a few bonuses throughout the week just in case I want to do it. And then of course I got to do my my Zenkai Boost videos. I want to be doing once every month starting this month now. Like, I had to take it off during July because I had to find the editor and like cut through like 1,000 people. But yeah, this is one of those things where I'm just I'm happy I finally got the person to do it, And I want to start doing that again. Like Saturday at 10 a.m. I want to upload. And this whole thing with One Punch Man Season 2, the manga's been doing fantastic so far, especially in Captain. That Captain, y'all know what I'm talking about. If I say her last name, you're all going to search her up. But like, if you follow me on Twitter at JaxBlade Fitness, then you already know what I'm talking about, because that, whatever. By the way, follow me on Twitter at JaxBlade Fitness. My thing is doing pretty good. Like, I'm almost about to hit 10K followers, and me and my friend are like having a little race. So yeah, go support me on Twitter, like JaxBlade Fitness. Follow it. Anyways, yep, super hype. One Punch Man Season 2. I just wanted to ramble. Just a little filler video. Had to put out Sunday. Wanted to. And next video is going to be a Would That Work Out on a character I am very much familiar with, and one of my most popular Tough Like the Tunes too, so can't wait to do that. Alright, but thank you all for watching, and I'm excited for One Punch Man Season 2. I'm going to get back to watching Voltron, and it's a pretty good season. Season 7's been doing pretty awesome so far. Can't wait to see how it ends. And alright, have a good Sunday, whatever. And remember, like I always say, keep calm, booyah on, don't forget, I'm actually sort of happy with my arms. They're coming back slightly since I got cleared to start upper body weight training again. So I'm happy that this little tendon thing is like coming back gradually. That muscle memory, I'm happy. Like, that's just the thing. I'm not training for, what was it? October last year. Oh yeah, month of Halloween's happening. I don't know why I'm rambling now. Why am I just rambling about stuff? Just what I don't know. Whatever. I was just like thinking of titties now. Mia titties. Okay, whatever. All right. Keep calm. Booyah on. Don't forget moments. I don't know why the ending just got all random. Like, I completely just brain farted. About to go work out again because I can now. So later, whatever. Watch this. Do this. Push up squats. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Saitama, welcome back. You're the GOAT.